r/AskReddit by Redmond Dtes. What is a poor people habit you'll never stop doing, no matter how rich you get? Squeezing every last drop of toothpaste out of the tube. And then you cut that sucker open and get 2 more brushing sessions out of it. First step before any non-staple purchase is an argument from myself as to why it isn't necessary. I was so proud the day my son gave me his list for college. He had divided the list into wants and the other part was needs. He had one need and the other items were wants. Bravo son. His roommates voted to promote deodorant from want to need. Checking clearance at clothing stores first. Sometimes I find great things for really cheap. Also, wait for the highest possible percentage off on a going out of business sale. Leftover nuts and bolts and other hardware or fasteners or tools from new furniture kits, old broken appliances, etc. It goes to the garage so I can use it in 15 years. Using grocery bags as trash bags. I thought everybody does this. I'm never going to waste food if I can help it. The fact that people casually throw away half of a meal is crazy to me, especially when it's at a restaurant where they paid $100+ bill. I know people who don't eat leftovers. This is just so wasteful. Food is food is food. Throwing food away because it's a day old is way too foreign a concept for me. I also can eat the same thing 3 days in a row and not be bothered about it. If that's what there is, that's what I'm eating. I can afford variety now, but wasting food, I just can't do it. Using every single last drop of any products or eating all my food. Lotion? I'm cutting open the tube. Shrimp shells? Soup time. Checking the calendar for the 2 months with 3 paychecks. This only works if you're paid every other week. Turning lights off when I leave the room. Looking for the best deal, not the cheapest, but best quality for price. And coupons. Buy it nice, or buy it twice. Buy once, cry once. If I use paper towels to just dry my clean hands, I don't throw it away right away. If there's crumbs to clean up, or a spill, I use those same paper towels. Look at Richie Rich using paper towels to dry their hands, instead of just shaking them off and wiping them on their pants. Oh, look at Mr. Fancy Pants over here, having pants. Back in my broke ass days we blew on our hands until they were dry, and we liked it. I grew up with no money, and now even though I have enough, I still really love eating my povo meals. Instant ramen with an egg, Vegemite toast with cheese. Though that might just be childhood nostalgia. Toast with butter, sugar, and cinnamon. Borrowing from the library. Feeling guilt whilst shopping. Buying meat when it goes on sale, portioning it into useful amounts, and then freezing it for later. Drive cars to the ground, yard sales, not buy new clothes often. Putting water in hand soap to make it last longer. Wearing shirts that still fit me, even several years later. Thrift shops and yard sales. If I did have a surplus of money, I'd rather spend it on things like travel or ways to treat myself, trying new food, beauty services, etc. than material items. Also, fast fashion and overproduction are terrible for the environment, so it makes me feel great to not fuel those industries. I pick up any coins found on the ground. Penny jar going strong. Ordering water out to eat. Even soft drinks are like $5 at some places. I stopped getting a beer at concerts and sporting events once they hit $10. Reusing containers, especially glass jars, for any kind of storage needs. Buttons, pens, coins, plant cuttings, they're all going in repurposed jars. Licking yogurt tops to maximize value. When I buy a meal, I generally refuse to buy anything that takes more than 1 hour of labor to pay for. Driving a sensible car that I have paid off. I have zero desire to upgrade to some mid-tier sedan of a particular make so that I can signal that I'm moderately well off. Buying things used, if it is an option. Save thousands on things over the years. Never stop buying instant noodles. Those have saved my life in my worst days, when I only had $5 for a whole 2 weeks for my next paycheck, lol. That's all folks. Thank you for watching. If you like videos like this one, why not like and subscribe for more? Have a nice evening.